You know, I guess technically you don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You just need one to go skydiving twice. Oh, hey, how's it going? New weekly update for all of you, and this is actually a pretty good week for me. I got two platinums, but they were kind of on the easier side. They were for a good game. I wish it had more to do in it before you got the platinum, but what can you do? It's one of those games where they decide to make the platinum super easy, even though you don't have to do everything in the game. But we'll get to that in a second. As always, feel free to hit me up on any social medias. And, if you don't want to leave it as a YouTube comment, I also appreciate all YouTube comments and all stuff like that. So, let me know what you're trophy hunting in and all that. So, yeah, let's get into the update. First up, I get some trophies on March 5th, a couple in WWE 2K22. I got them in my GM mode, where you act like a general manager for a show of your choice and gets to book the wrestlers and matches and all that. First one I got is The Show Must Go On. Book your first show in my GM. I got that on 12:45 a.m. on March 5th, which is an uncommon bronze. Then I got Keeper of Words, fulfill a promise to a superstar in my GM. I get that at 1:14 a.m., which is another uncommon bronze. Then I got Calling in a Favor, use a power card in my GM. Got that at 1:33 a.m., which is another uncommon bronze. Then I get Legends Are Forever, sign a legend in my GM. I get that at 1:34 a.m., which is another uncommon bronze. These first two were about 30 minutes apart. Then this was about 15 minutes apart or so, and then the last one is just like a minute apart. So then on March 6th is the easy game I was talking about, but I just started it. I didn't platinum it this day. It's called Royal Frontiers, and it's like a old school turn-based RPG mixed with like a rogue-like game. So you're only supposed to get so far, then then you die. Then you have better stuff that you can take into next runs. They have you get like three. You can unlock different characters, but I didn't get that far. And then also you can have like three blessings, I think they're called, that you can choose, and they get more powerful as you unlock more of them. And yeah, this is the game I was talking about. It's a fun game. I really appreciated it. And I'll probably go back and play it some more, even though I got the platinum, just maybe for a quick run or two. And yeah, but the first day, I earn, let's see, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trophies in it. And I guess I'll go over these first few. Deal 100 damage with a special ability on one hit. I got that at 8:45 a.m. Or 8:45 p.m. My bad, which is a common. They're all common golds, so let's just get that out of the way. And then Survivor 1, survive for 5 days. I got that at 8:58 or 8:53 p.m. Sorry, I'm blind. Heavy Hitter 1, deal 50 damage with a basic attack in one hit. I got that 8:55. 2 minutes later. Heavy Hitter 2, deal 100 damage with a basic hit one hit. Basic attack in one hit. I got that at 8:56, so a minute later, PM. Hoarder 1, find 5 consumables in one run. I got that at 8:56 as well. About 30 seconds later, 8:56 p.m. And then Slayer 1, Slayer! Defeat 10 enemies in one run. I got that at 8:59, so about 3 minutes later. And then Survivor 10 days. I got that at 9:01 p.m., so about 2 minutes later. And yeah, I'm gonna go back to that game. I think the next day. But that was it for that. Then on March 7th, I get a trophy in Fallout 76. Beyond the Curtain, complete Beckett's story. He's a companion ally that you can get. He stays at your camp, and you can do his story. I finally did his story. Got that done at 7:22 a.m. on March 7th, which is a rare bronze trophy. And then on March 8th, I finish off that Royal Frontiers game. I guess I'll go ahead and mention the last couple trophies since I mentioned all the others. Monster Hunter, defeat one optional boss. Got that at 4:31 a.m., which is a common gold. They're all still common golds. One's a silver. We'll get to that one in a second. Then the next one's Slayer 2, defeat 20 enemies in one run. I got that at 4:44 a.m. So about what? 13 minutes later. And then I got Weapon Master 1, discover three weapons in one run. I got that at 4:59. So about 15 minutes later, AM. And then Scroll Crusher. I was going to say Skull Crusher. Actually, at first I think I was going to say Soul Crusher. Scroll Crusher 1. Use 5 scrolls in 1 run. I got that at 5:03 a.m., so about 4 minutes later, which this is the common silver. And then Gold Digger 1, loot 1,000 gold in 1 run. I got that at 5:05 a.m., which is common gold again. And then that was the last trophy I needed for the platinum. And yeah, I'll talk about it more in a second. So then I'll hop on the PS5 version and get the platinum. It's not an auto pop, so I had to do all the trophies all over again, which I won't really go into detail. But I started because I just mentioned all the trophies. I did get them in a different order, so you can, if you're curious, you can go check out my profile on psnprofiles.com and check out the different order I got them in. But I started at 5:25 a.m. on March 8th, so 20 minutes after getting the platinum for the PS4 version. And then I got the platinum at 6:02 a.m., which I believe was like 37 minutes or something like that. So yeah, that was it for, that was it for Royal Frontiers, but I also get a couple more trophies on March 8th. First one I get is on WWE 2K22 again, which is have a match on Raw in either male or female My Rise, which is like the career mode, I guess you would call it. I got that at 9:16 p.m. on March 8th, which is uncommon bronze. Then I finally started Like a Dragon Ishin, and I got 2 trophies in that. First one I got at 9:37 p.m., which is Home Sweet Home, Set Foot in Tosa? I don't know how you say that. Tosa, something like that. That's a common bronze. And then you've got Soul, unlock 10 abilities with the Soul Orbs. I got that 11:27 p.m., which is another common bronze. And then on the 9th, I get a trophy. First up, I get a trophy in Idle Champions. It's called Do It Again and Again. Complete 50 free play runs. I got that at 8:36 p.m. on March 9th, which is a very rare bronze trophy. So I only need 2 more trophies in this Idle Champions game to get the platinum. I need to complete, I think, 150 free play runs and then 250 free play runs. So I just got the 50. So now I'm just 200 away. Oh, it's going to be rough. I'm doing about 2 a day, sometimes more, sometimes less. So I'll get it in roughly probably about 100 days from now. Not anytime soon, unless I just one day say, screw it, I'm just going to grind a couple. But I don't see me doing that anytime soon, but maybe. I guess. We'll see. And then on March 9th, I get a couple more trophies in WWE 2K22. First up is Getting Creative. Hit your opponent with 5 different objects in 1 match in the play mode versus AI. I get that at 10:04 p.m. on March 9th, which is a rare bronze. And then I get Cannonball, perform a top rope dive as a super heavyweight in the play mode versus AI. I get that at 10:05, so a minute later, which is an uncommon bronze. Then I got Fit for a Prince, finish a match with a 5-star rating in play mode versus AI. I get that at 10:09, so about 4 minutes later, which is an uncommon bronze. Then I got Fight Forever, kick out of a pin after being hit with a finisher in play mode versus AI. I get that at 10:18 p.m., which is about 9 minutes later, which is an uncommon bronze. And then on March 10th, I get 4 trophies in Like a Dragon Ishin. First up we get is Making a Difference, complete your first bond. I get that at 10:03 a.m. on March 10th, which is a common bronze. And then I got The Gods Smile Upon Thee, complete 5 tasks in the Diligence Records. I get that at 7:06 a.m., so about 3 minutes later, which is a common bronze. And then I get a Well-Rounded Cast, caught a total of 10 fish. I get that at 7:13 a.m., so what's that, about 7 minutes later, which is a common bronze. And then I get Nominally Virtuous, whatever. Earned at least 10,000 virtue in total. I get that at 7:29, which is what, like 16 minutes later, and that's a common bronze. And then on the 10th, I get 1 more trophy, but it's in WWE 2K22. It's the King Booker, achieve a 5-star match in my GM mode, and I got that at 8:36 p.m., which is a rare bronze trophy. And now we move on to March 11th, which is actually earlier today, this morning. I get 2 trophies in Fallout 76. The first one I get is to become allies with the Crater. So I got max reputation with the Crater. I got that at 1:26 a.m., which is a very rare bronze. And then I got Solid Foundation, become allies with the Foundation. I get that at 3:15 a.m., which is a very rare bronze as well. So I'm done with the reputation grind on that game. If you don't know, the DLC, I think it's the Wastelander DLC, added the Raiders and Settlers that you can do a quest line with, get into a vault with, so you can start spending your gold bullion. And I actually got max on both of them, which I didn't cheese it. You can, I think, at least with the Raider side, I know you can like cheese it to where you can get it real fast. I did it the hard way, the long way, just by doing the daily quests. So, all right, now we look at my trophy stats and percentages down here. But let's go down to my game percentages. Of course, the Royal Frontier games are both at 100%. Idle Champions was at 86%. Now it's at 87%. And Like a Dragon Edition sitting at 8%. Of course, I just started it, so we didn't have it previously on that one. WWE 2K22 is now at 50%, where it was at 35%, so it went up a pretty good chunk. And then Fallout 76 was at 85%, now it's at 88%. And then we look at my stats up here. You got my trophy level actually went up 2. It increased 2 to 519, which I think is the first time in quite a while that it went up 2. But it's thanks to getting those 2 platinums that will do it. And my total trophies is now at 12,878, which is an increase of 46. I got 46 trophies this week. That's pretty good. That's more than I got total last month and maybe even the month before. I'm not too sure. And now my platinum is at 116, which is an increase of 2. Both of those Royal Frontier games, the PS4 and the PS5 version. My golds is now at 781, which is an increase of 22. Those easy trophy games, I'm telling you. And then my silvers is now at 2,313, which is an increase of 2. And my bronzes is at 9,668, which is an increase of 20. And my games played is at 623, which is an increase of 3 games. The Royal Frontiers and Like a Dragon Edition. Games completed is now at 117, which is an increase of 2. My completion percentage is now at 49.65%. Still shooting for that 50. It actually was at 49.70% before I started Like a Dragon Edition, so that's why it went down a little bit. But it's still 0.12% higher than it was last week, so I'm still going up slowly but surely. My unearned trophies is 11,377, which is an increase of 48. Which I know Like a Dragon Edition has 56 trophies, and I've earned 6. So that's 50 there. But then, I earned 2 in Fallout 76, or 2 or 3 in Fallout 76. 3, I believe, the Beckett, and then the 2. And then I earned some in WWE 2K22, and then I earned 1 in Idle Champions. So one of my games must have had DLC. Added some DLC trophies. I'm not too sure which one. Probably Dead by Daylight if I had to guess, but I didn't look it up to see. And my trophies per day is now at 2.44. It went back up to 2.44. Yay, where it was pretty much the whole time I was playing. I was going to say Like a Dragon Edition. The whole time I was playing World of Warcraft Classic. So I'm hoping it will stay at 2.44. I'm hoping I can get it back up to 2.45, where it was up for like 1 or 2 weeks before I started World of Warcraft. And then my world rank is now at 20,355, which is better by 347 spots. Like I said, those 2 platinums, they sure help. And then my crunchy rank is now at 4,549, which is better by 90 spots. I wonder if I'll be able to get my world rank ever back down to 19,000. I probably could, especially if I kept doing some easy trophy games, but like I said, I'm not really too worried about my ranks. It's just I like to see how they rise and fall every week. And, I've been mentioning these Royal Frontiers. The PS5 version, I actually got the platinum in 36 minutes and 59 seconds. So it's because I knew what to do. And then the 1 day, 8 hours on the first Royal Frontiers because I took a break. I started it, said, oh, that's a pretty fun game, and, had to go do other stuff. And then when I came back to it, I finished it. Like I said, you know, you might be bashing me because, oh, you got 2 easy platinums. I wish that game wasn't an easy platinum. I really do. I really would like, like I said, I'm probably still going to play it from time to time because it's a fun game. I think it's a fun game. But they decided to make it an easy platinum, so, you know, what are you going to do? You know, not much I can do about it. So I wish they would have had trophies for unlocking more of the characters. I wish they had more trophies for getting to next areas, because I only beat the first area, and I want to say there's like 7 areas, you know, and I wish there was more trophies for maybe unlocking more blessings. Wish there was trophies from getting your characters to a certain level. You know, I wish there was more, but it is what it is, right? And then, so my plans for next week, of course, more Like a Dragon Ishin, more WWE 2K22. Like I said, I'm kind of worried that they'll take the servers down soon, but people are telling me that they say in the case, which I bought this game digitally on sale. I wanted to get the NWO version, which you couldn't get physically, but I think you could buy it. Then you could buy the NWO pack. But I just went ahead and it was on sale for like real cheap. I don't even remember what, like 20 bucks or something like that. So I was like, screw it. So I bought it. And yeah, so I didn't have the disc for this one, but people are saying in the disc case, like on, I guess, one of the booklets. I know they don't really release gaming manuals anymore. Remember the good old days? They had big old gaming manuals. But apparently somewhere in the case it says that they plan to take the servers down on the end of December of this year. So that's good. Hopefully they do keep it. I think it says it's subject to change, so they could change their minds. But hopefully they do keep it on that line. That way I don't have to worry about grinding those My Faction trophies too much. I do about like 3 of those matches a day, 2 or 3. I might do a little bit more if like the daily challenges seem doable in another match or 2. But yeah, so that way I don't have to worry about it. But I'm still thinking they'll take them down before then. But we'll see. We'll see. I've been wrong before. And yeah, more Like a Dragon Ishin, more WWE 2K22, probably more Fallout 76. I want to get the Platinum, which if you don't know, all I need for the Platinum of that is to drop a nuke on my head, and I'll get the Platinum, because you get the trophy for completing that, the quest for dropping the nuke, which is I Am Become Death or something like that. And then you get a trophy for being in the blast zone of a nuke, like as it goes off. And so I'm hoping to just set off my own nuke, get that trophy, fast travel to the area where the nuke's coming down at, which I might drop the nuke for the Scorched Queen Beast event. I might just drop it there. Or I might drop it where the Nuka Worlds, so you can do that one. I don't know. I'll probably drop it in one of those 2 places. And so I'll just fast travel there. And then just watch the nuke drop down on my head. And get those 2 trophies and I'll have the Platinum. And then actually I'll be only 1 trophy away from the 100%. I'll need to side with the Settlers. So I'll have to start a different character. Get it to level 20. Which I already have started a different character back in the last double XP weekend. I think it's only like level 5 though, 4 or 5. So I need to get that character to level 20, then I can start the Settler side and do the Settler, and then I'll have 100% trophy completion for that game for now. I think they plan to support it for another year or is it another 2 years? Something like that, so they might release more DLC trophies. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, that's probably my plans for this week. I don't know if I'll start any easier games. I'm still gonna play more Idle Champions. Like I said, I log on there. I try to log on every day, start a new free run. But like I said, don't expect that Platinum anytime soon. But yeah, all right. Well, my dad might want to. They gave out Battlefield 2042 free with plus. Free with plus. I know a lot of people hate saying it's not free, but whatever. So I might start that with him, so that might hurt my completion rating a little bit, especially if you can get a trophy real easily in it. I don't know, but I'm still planning on trying to hit that 50%. We'll see. All right, everybody. Hope you have a great week, great day, and as always, thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day, everybody.